Why? Oh, the death counter. Why? How does it keep turning on? Okay, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Why? The movie started playing, so now I have to watch the movie because that's how it works. You know, if you start watching the trailer movie at the beginning, you have to keep watching it. It's bad luck to turn it off. Actually, it takes forever, so I'm gonna just go. Anyway, hello. I'm gonna be ARR. I might have to do some dungeons and stuff to get to level 50 because I'm level 49 now and I can go do I think the Cape Westwind. But I'm gonna not be at 50 when I finish Cape Westwind, so I haven't even unlocked Aurum Vale or Dismail Drawcold. So I could do those probably and get there. Most importantly, I just need my class robe because this Ballad's stupid looking. I got this cool hat and no good robe to go with it. Okay. We'll just start with doing the LDR. That'd be a fun time, and we'll go talk to the kobolds in the meantime. Where's the kobolds? I always forget. I always forget how to get down here. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, kobolds. Riddle me, puzzle me, answer me this, adventurer. What is the difference between 639 and 689? 15 tens and no more. No, not one more. Yet the 639 thumb their nostrils at us like we were lesser kobolds. Inferior, lower, lesser. Bozu will not stand for this, and neither will you. No, neither will you. You must give the 639's blustering boss a good pounding. What? A hammering, a battering, a pounding. You will find him around the Iron Lake, although you will have to beat up a few of his men to draw his attention. Yes, that is the way. I like kobolds. Oh, I've done it this time. Yes, I have. He will roast me, burn me, scorch me, roast me alive. Who will? Bago will, with cackles, crackles, and glee, for I snacked on the fingers of some of his beauties. Yes, I did. But who can blame poor hungry Bozu? Not you. No, not you. Please, adventurer, you must bring fiery fingers to Bago's workshop before he comes hunting for Bozu. You would not want to see poor Bozu burn, would you? No. You probably shouldn't answer that. Those cheats! Tricksters, fraudsters, and cheats! They must pay for this. Yes, they must pay, and pay they will. Who are they? The 639th is who. Once they were as devoted to idleness and indolence as us. Yes, they were. Now they dig and dig. Dig for riches and for the favor of Zoga. They use new rock eater to open walls, find metal so shiny they would blind Bozu's eyes. A shameless display of effort. Brazen, flagrant, and shameless. No, Bozu will not stand for this. I will teach them that hard work does not pay. I, meaning you. Yes, you and Bago. The two of you know what you will do. The kobolds are just the best ARR tribe, by far. They're so good. They're just a bunch of lazy assholes who are like, hey, can you help us not die? Bozu would make 639's new rock eater go boom, so it is with Bozu. No respect for the work of others. No esteem, no regard, no respect. Bago does not like Bozu. Oh, no, not in the least, but he does like making things go boom. Yes, he does. Bago will give you the most potent of his beauties. Yes, he will. Place these fire rocks near the rock eater and let Bago's beauties do the rest. Oh, and remember to stand back, far back. Or maybe, possibly, maybe you want to go boom too? That's how a kobold laughs. They do need the help. They are very lazy. Let's beat up this guy, I guess. I finally figured out I swift cast and then do fire 3 and then I just do fire 2 until fire 3 gets a free cast. I figured out how to play the class. Yes, I had to look it up. Oh shit, I'm never out of. Oops. Okay, I fucked up. I fucked up. That's a good start. I was not paying attention to what I was doing. Oops, I don't want to cast. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. We're in the rotation now. We got it. I'm just gonna... That barely did any damage. Okay, you get the Blizzard cast. I feel so powerful now. I'm only level 49. I can just do all the magic forever. Okay. Oops, missed a free cast. They die so fast. Ah! It feels so good to just do so much damage. I love DPS. DPS is the best role. It took me a long time to figure this out, but it's true. That's why everybody else wants to play DPS as well. What was the other thing I was supposed to do? I'm supposed to... Oh, it's over there in the dig. The coal, I guess. I got too many key items. Yeah, I'm not digging healers too much. I like doing damage. That's it? I don't have to beat anybody up? Oh wait, here we go. Advanced smart bomb. Ooh, we get a movie. I can drink more of my G Fuel. Where's the guy I'm supposed to fight? Oh, there he is. I thought that was my chocobo for a second. I got confused. Hey, you want to fight too? Okay. You'll regret it. I'm very strong. Why is he not dead yet? There he goes. I've been doing these for a little bit of experience, and I forgot just how piss poor the experience is for the Realm Reborn Beast Tribes. You get fucking nothing from these. And the Gobolds are probably the worst ones, I guess, because they're the lowest level, but... How do I get down there again? Oh, yeah. My beauty's dismembered again. I will burn every hair from, every last hair from Bozu's body. Yes, yes, Bozu will sear, sizzle, burn. fire fingers you bring. To me, you say, from Bozu? Ha! That is a good laugh. Cackle, chortle, laugh. In many, many years, I have not seen Bozu lift a paw in the name of honest work. No, no, not a one. I will not so easily forgive Bozu. No, no, never. But my poor fingerless beauties demand my attention. Deliver to Bozu a warning, a caution, a threat, a warning. The next time he snacks in my workshop will be the last! He's gonna do it again tomorrow, dude. I'm sorry. Pretty standard beast quest. Smashing, bashing, dashing work. Now those cretins know that 1510s makes no matter. No, no, what matters is how strong an adventurer you know. I've never actually read these. This is good. Just watching you makes me feel strong, sturdy, stout, strong enough to pummel that puffed up taskmaster myself. But I will let you do it. Yes, yes, it hurts much less that way. I love you, Bozu. Oh, thank you, adventurer. Bago said, what? Tell me you jest, joke, tease, jest. But Bozu has learned his lesson. Besides, fire fingers are not easy on Bozu's belly. No, no, they make Bozu's belly burn. Yes, yes, Bozu's mind understands, but will his belly listen? This Bozu does not know. The sound of the digger going boom woke me from my nap. Never, no, never have I been happier to have my rest disturbed. Disturbed. Bozu bears no ill will against the 639th. No, no, none at all. I only wish for them to remember the merits of sluggardy. Idleness, sloth, sluggardy. Sluggardy? Is that a word? Is it so much to ask? You're a hero, Bozu. Oh yeah, I almost got a dungeon. Number 7. It's probably gonna be like Stasha. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Oh, that's not Stasha. It's actually interesting. This is the party of light. The lightest party you know. Let's see. We got a paladin and a dragoon and what is that? Scholar? Is this scholar, right? I forget what that class is called. The healer what's not white mage or astrologian. Oh yeah, I gotta play. Yeah, scholar. I just couldn't remember what it was called. That class I have no idea how to play. I know nothing about it. Oh, I might blush a little bit during this stream because my transpose is still the same as the blush button. Don't burn me. Rude. I should probably use AoE magic, huh? Oops, what am I doing? I'm focusing very hard on remembering how to play this, which is good. It's good I don't just know how to. Where is he taking them? Okay, I could probably switch to single target. Knowing when to switch between single target and multi-target is I'm bad at that. Okay, no more blush. I can't do every button on the hotbars because then I get too confused. I have to keep it simple. Yeah, exactly. It'll get too hot. I won't be able to touch it. This is a very embarrassing stream whenever I play the Final Fantasy 14. Oh, did the death counter come back on? God damn it. What is that tied to? Is it this? I have no idea what that's tied to. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Hey, a boss. I like the bosses best when I'm playing blackmage because I don't have to like worry about if I need to switch between multiple targets or not. I can just pump out damage. Where's he going? Oops. I had a free cast there. God damn it. Well, I'll use it now. Nope, I'm gonna get hit by this. I'm silenced! No! Okay, it's gone. Is Big Nuke AoE or not AoE though? I don't know. I just like doing single target stuff in general. I think that's why I like Dragoon so much. Because you don't really have to worry about AoE in that class. Although they're starting to give me AoE buttons, which is messed up. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Who are we fighting? Where are we going? I'm not sure what Abratus is. This game has lots of words that I don't know. I assume it's like a lattice, but with more brats. A bratty lattice. Oh no, a dragon. Okay. Here we'll do the big nukes, I guess. Yeah, he's done with me. He's bored. He's leaving. Those ones usually don't lead though, they just kind of like lay down and wait. Hi, dragon! Ow! Tell me I don't have enough MP. I always have enough MP. I'm the MP haver. I think the most frustrating thing about playing a caster to me so far is when you have your spell ready to go off and kill the guy and somebody else has already killed it because you're slow. Oh, he's bringing more people into the party, huh? Okay. Oops. Well, when he's the last guy there, though, like, what am I gonna switch to, you know? Oops, I don't need to cast Blizzard twice in a row. I'm never gonna unblush because I don't need to use transpose. A hat, you say? It's a good-looking hat. I'm gonna hit need on it. I love a big pointy hat. I would never remember that Scathe exists. Who do you think I am? Oops. There, I finally unblushed. Oh, I hate this boss, because I'm gonna have to be the one that hits the fucking cannons. I simply walk to the back. Oh, our healer actually knows about the cannons. That healer's getting the commendation. Oops, why'd I hit that twice? Yeah, this is an instance. This is, a dungeon. Which is a 4-player instance. I'm glad the healer's just dealing with this guy, because I keep forgetting to look for him. See, this dungeon, you have to, hit the cannons to make the dragon go away, or he just is a big nuisance and a pain in the ass. Ah, that's coming from me. Oh, there he is. Treasure! I love treasure! Neither of those, though. Oh, flush time. See here, I think I'll probably... Oops, I don't want that one. Probably just use single target, because it's just too... Oh, never mind, he's taking him. He's taking him away. Oops, that was a strong fire spell. I have fat fingers. Okay, I should really be using multi-target here. Sorry everybody, I was not paying attention to how many guys there were. We did it! Is he just waiting for him to leave? Like, what is he doing? Ah! Where's he taking him? Oh, I just noticed that guy's name is Co-Caliber. That's good. I really wish I knew what was turning on that death counter. It's good. Oh, I didn't even notice those guys were here. Oh, where are we going? Why are we doing this? How desperate for treasure is this guy? Okay, what is was even in the... Something I don't want. Did I get that hat? I forgot to pay attention. Oh, I should have swift cast that. Whoopsie. Ah, final boss. Final boss. I must have hit skip on that cutscene last time because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to skip those. Here, I'm gonna just... You there. Turn off. Okay. Stop turning on. How are you still viewing that cutscene? It was done ages ago. There's a fairy in my face. Ah! Is this FPS gaming? Oh, we're fighting. Why would you do that to me, bully? Hey, now you have a free cast. I got the free cast in. It was fast enough, by the way. Pretty happy about that. Pretty proud. Man, Umbral Ice 3 is so fast at restoring your magic. It's like amazing. Like you literally blink and you've got your magic all back again. Where's he going? I didn't get a chance to cast Blizzard. No. I'll transpose it. Yeah, it's just a never-ending magic loop. They were smart. Plus, I have Swift Cast back now. I should actually use Sure Cast sometime. Here, I'll use Sure Cast on this next one. It didn't... Isn't it supposed to... Oh, that's not what it means. Never mind. I don't actually know what Sure Cast does. Oh, look, our DPS remembered that limit breaks exist. Who was I commending again? The tank. No, the... Omni Strife. We're hitting the cannons. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Did I get the button? I did get the button! Now we can play the end of the game! Okay. Let's go do the class quest first, though. That's expensive. Wait, I have a return. I forgot. I have that still. Okay, we're gonna go get our fancy robes and staff, and then we're gonna play the end of ARR as promised. I didn't think that one LDR would get me all the way to 50. I'm just gonna walk there. Take the nice leisurely long way around. I think my admiral's just kicked in. I'm ready. I'm ready for the end of the game. Why is Thanalan so big? The whole entire Final Fantasy 14. I'm gonna beat up, I'm looking at my notes. La Habrea. The true boss. And then the game is over. Completely. I really want to see the end of Shadowbringers. That's, I need to work on that. I'm close. I'm getting there. Wait, where am I going? Wait, this is the right way. Okay. Okay. My brain jumped ahead of where I was, and I thought I was already in East Thanalan. And then I was like, wait, I'm not supposed to leave East Thanalan. But I wasn't there yet. Now I'm there. The real ending. Again, the real ending is not going to be until Endwalker. The real true ending to this Final Fantasy 14 adventure. Until another one starts. Are they gonna, like, ever put out Final Fantasy 14 Enhanced Edition? Or, I guess, have they been making upgrades to it as they go? But I feel like the game's aging a bit. They could probably put out a new something. Where am I going? I'm lost. Okay, follow the crystal. I just want to go to the moon, man. That's all I want. I want to go to the damn moon. I gotta get a move on. Down with you. I don't have time for any of you people. I'm leaving. Are they? I forget what the SHB models look like. I haven't been there in so long. I'm so far away from there. No, I'm at level 70 now on my main. I can make it. That's not far at all. I could go there now and be within level. Wizard's coat! Wizard's coat! Coat, 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 coat. Wait. They're gonna give me that, and then they're gonna give me the sorcerer's attire set. Okay. You have gathered the first 4 artifacts, Sikov. That is no small feat. Yet I fear little time remains. If the tablet of Dazar's great ancestor is to be believed, there is yet one more. Attempting to seal the void gate before you have found them all would be the height of folly. Our search for the solace of the god continues. I have gone through all of the records left by my great-grandfather, yet have discovered little. The only seemingly relevant passage I found was his last. He put it to paper that some 100 years ago, just before bidding farewell to his home, the true power of destruction will be awoken in that most sacred of places. A church or something? The power of destruction is black magic, of course. But as to what is meant by this awakening, I fear I am at a loss. You believe that Jaza and Dozul Melek's ancestors might know more? To be sure, they were witness to the same events. And it is true that they, too, left their homes 100 years ago and were damned as traitors. It could be mere coincidence, but no, I do not think that likely. I fear this foreshadows our doom. Should you find aught else, I beseech you to tell me at once. I will also continue the search for answers. The tablet seems to suggest that the way of the solace of the gods and the final relic will be made known in time, yet we can scarce afford to wait idly by. Both Dazal Malik and Dazal understand this urgency and have already returned to their respective homelands to delve into the matter. And now, to your next task. You must return to he who first bound our four fates together, the prophet the Lalafell. Perhaps his words can guide us once more. Okay. I don't have a return again. Let's teleport, because I don't want to walk all the way back. I just read all that stuff out loud, and I already forgot what the hell he was talking about. This isn't as good as the Thaumaturge questline. Okay, what am I looking for? I want to go to Weavers? Weavers Guild? Does that sound right? Weavers Guild. Where's the fucking... Please, you must help me. Kakorka has disappeared. That man is no messenger of Naldthal. He is a miscreant and a charlatan, one guilty of the most heinous of crimes. None had seen him for days. I became worried and entered his chambers to see that he was well, though he prohibited me from doing so. Within I found only evidence of his deception. The records he had hidden were damning. I now know why he was condemned as the greatest criminal of his day. 100 years past, he conspired with magi from the beast tribes to summon a creature known as Barbados, a monstrosity that was meant to destroy all of Eorzea. Their plot was discovered by the order of Naldthal, and the Void Gate was sealed before Barbados could emerge. Kukurka was cast into the Marasaja pit for his crime, where he was to rot until his last breath. The order was loath to let word of this spread, fearing others might someday seek to succeed where Kukurka failed. And so, I cannot say this guy's name. And so they left no record of the plot, save a few inscrutable documents, parchments intelligible only to those to whom the secret was known. These were the last words I found among the scribblings. 4 is the answer. 4 spells black. 4 artifacts of Eld. The blood of 4 races. By 4 alone shall the true power of destruction be awoken from the Void Gates. That's the death number in Japanese. This doesn't really work in English. Thickov, the black magic is not the key to sealing the Void Gate. It is the key to opening it. Kukurka used us to revive his dark art, and now means to finish what he began a century ago. What fools we were to believe his lies. I really like doing Lalafell voices. Please, Thickov, you must stop him before it is too late. Hurry to Nald's reflection in southern Thanalan. What the hell is Marasaja? Glory to the Sultana! Where am I going? Southern Thanalan. I wish I could fly. Southern Thanalan sucks without flying. Too big. I was complaining about Eastern Thanalan being too big. Or maybe was I in Central Thanalan? I don't. Never mind. What was I talking about? I want to do more Lalafell voices. Is this the right way? I'm just gonna fall off a cliff. Now, where am I going? Oh, I see right here. What is this? That's the weirdest duty thing I've ever seen in my life. Can't believe Kokorokora was evil this whole time. Poor monster. There I am. I'm sick of all this running around. He's so cool. Time to kill a big monster. Hell yeah. Hey, I hope one of these other black mages knows how to heal. Oh, he is cool looking though. Why the fuck is this button? Ah! This guy's got a lot of health. There's a guy over here hitting him with his claws. What the hell? Oops, what am I doing? Is he immune to lightning? He is, son of a bitch. Oh, I finally got his aggro. Cool. I'm the tank now. Oh, it's hard. Oops, I don't want to cast that. Oh, he's almost dead. We did it! Yay! We killed Barbados. Barbados Slim from Futurama. It's not a very good likeness of him. You deceived us all, you have. Squawk! Pay, you will. You are one of the Hatali Molochs. Git, are you not? Git. Mother of mother of mother! Her name, you know? And you, Amalja, yes, you are of the line Kazib-cha. I can see it. And Kobold, though your veins course with the blood, through your veins course the blood of Dagu, does it not? And last but not least, the black mage Sikov. Splendidly done. You could have vanquished Barbados as you have. No doubt you are all eager to hear what truly transpired 100 years ago. Being a kindly soul, I shall tell you. I was an ambitious mage in my youth, insatiable in my thirst for knowledge of the arcane. In the course of my studies, I discovered ancient writings which told of a black magic, a magic capable of destroying as only the gods can. It was innocent at first, until it wasn't, but then questions began to arise in my mind that demanded answers. Where had all the black mages of old gone? Why had the existence of the art been hidden? And so I probed, endlessly, tirelessly. The more I uncovered, the more it drew me in. There was such power to be had. I was not merely ambitious. I was also vainglorious. I desired recognition, deference. By accomplishing that which no other could, I sought to make my legacy an eternal one. Yet the pursuit of black magic was trying. I would pass days, weeks, months at a time, unsure of how to proceed, and what little progress did come came but slowly. It was then that I met your ancestors. The gem of Shatoto, the power to sense magic, the relics, all of these things I owe to them. With their vast knowledge, the slow crawl of my studies turned to leaps and bounds. I dare say your ancestor sought the same... Oh, wrong voice. This is still the same guy talking. I dare say your ancestor sought the same recognition as I. I just saw the kobold and got excited for kobold voice. Kazib Cha, ridiculed by the Amalja for his ingenious analyses of worldly phenomenon. Thali Moloch, named a pariah for not sharing in the small-minded prejudices of the Ixal. Dagu, a victim of his kind's idiocy, bound never to leave the land of the kobolds. We toiled together, learning what we could, and learn we did, much and more. Imagining we had gleaned all that was to be known, we prepared to hold a dark rite, one we believed would restore black magic to its fullest expression. I do not know what came over me. Blinded by my own lust for power, I altered one of the incantations. It was arrogant, foolish. Our command over the ancient powers we summoned was lost. I watched as the chaotic ether washed over my friends, ripping them apart, only to fuse them together into an abomination. No, you couldn't mean the thing we just saw. Yes, when I saw what my hubris had created, I mustered all of my strength to see Barbados sealed behind the void gate. Sealed, yet not defeated. Yet I felt myself corrupted by the ether, and was unsure whether I could hold my powers in check. Fearful, I returned to Ul'dah, where I manipulated the minds of a few thaumaturges of the Order into believing I had committed some terrible crime. Only with me confined to the depths of the Mahasara pit could the realm be safe. And there I remained, waiting for the coming of one with the power to purify the ether of those 3 friends with whom I once shared a dream. This is a tragic backstory. I do not expect your forgiveness, but I am truly sorry. No words, those all has. Squawk! Only squawk! I am not long for this world. Here, take this relic while I still have strength enough to offer it. I love the way the Ixal look. They're really cool looking. The 5th artifact. Yes, yes, the 5th. Welcome to the solace of the gods. Perhaps you know it better as Null's reflection, as most do. Truly remarkable, Sikov. You have succeeded where many great mages have failed. Mastered what we sought to master. I can rest, knowing that this power is safe with you. It is for you to set the hatreds of the past aright. My time to join Thal has come. May he greet me as a friend. Well, I gotta talk to all these people. Okay. Then it over. Finished. Ended. Over. We did all that we could, and the souls of Kukurak and his others have been saved. The legends carried by forebears have had their final chapter changed this day. I confess there is a sadness in that. I am proud to call you friend, Sikov, brother and sister friend. Now and always, no matter how divergent our paths from here. Yes, yes, you are a true mage of the black now. Pray grace we kobolds in Lenosha with your presence someday. I was just there, buddy. To think, Kukurka carried that anguish 100 years long. His crime was born of the hubris of youth, yet his atonement came from the wisdom of old age. His soul has found peace, and it is not our place to linger and disturb it. Come, let us return to Burgundy Falls. Century-old plan this was. Fulfilled his purpose, Kukorka did. Mother of mother of mother. Forgive Kukorka she has. Squawk! Think so. Dozal does. Finished, this story is. Had much fun, Dozal did. Like mother of mother of mother. Grand fun she had too, Dozal hopes. Farewell, Sikov. We may again we meet again someday, Dozal hopes. Squawk! I'd rather go all the fucking way up to Burgundy Falls. Inconvenient. This is a very inconvenient location. Thank you to whoever's watching me out there. I don't... Making a dumb stream that's probably not that entertaining, but I'm doing my best to make funny voices. Where am I? I'm lost. Oh, I know where I am. There's little Alamigo up here. Oh, I don't think you can see my cursor. I don't think it's capturing cursor. I'm circling things with my cursor. You can't even see it. Pretend I circled little Alamigo with my cursor, and then you will know what it looked like. There's the butthole cactor. Actually, you know what? I was watching these guys after I... Yeah, there we go. He's got full eyes open now. There, closed him. Butthole closed. Okay, goodbye, Sabotender. This isn't the right way, is it? Is it lore so much? It's just... These are big lizards, man. These are really big lizards. Way bigger than me. But I'm way stronger than them. Fucked up if you think about it. Maybe they should learn some black magic. I love Sabotenders. Goodbye, friends. Remember when we were gonna be ARR? How long have I been? This is in an hour already. Damn, I haven't even started the end yet. I'll get there, I promise. I promise. I gotta go talk to this asshole at the waterfall. Then we can pray return to the Waking Sands and pick up the quest. Where am I going? Yeah, I didn't want to do the last stuff without Flare. I don't know what Flare does, but I want it. Also, I don't know what the fuck that does or why I would ever use that. Flare, though, is just like the fire equivalent to freeze, right? I want the big magic. Well, I got swift cast. Alright, Kazakh-cha, what do you got for me? Things have come to an end, it would seem. Both the threads which bound us all, and this tragic tapestry they wove. Most mysterious things these lives we lead. These lives we lead. Do you recall when the words of so many legends and prophecies first brought you to me? It was here, at these same Burgundy Falls. We have spoken much here since then, yet I never imagined this day would come. I stand before you now with no regrets. I am grateful to the gods for letting our paths cross. Tozomalak, Daza, and you, Sikavatal. I count you all as my brethren in black. Together we have seen the souls of our ancestors given peace, and I, too, now feel a happiness I have never known. You have truly become a black mage, my friend, and more than that, a true friend, black mage. Let the dark art we share be a symbol of our bond, and that undying, in shadow or light, by day or night. Yay, stuff! Alright, what does Flare do? Show me, show me. The black has taken you! This concludes the Black Mage quest for Final Fantasy XIV around my board. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you have done so, the next Black Mage quest will be available from the Lie. Back in black! Alright! Okay. What does this say? Deals fire damage to target and all enemies are nearby it for a potency of 260 for the first enemy and 40% less for all remaining enemies. Grants Astral Fire 3 and removes Umbral Ice. So yeah, it's the MP cost 10,000. How big is this? Is the potency of 260 really that huge? $10,000 MP? That's very large. I had no idea how to use this spell, because if you use that, then you're not going to be able to cast Blizzard. Oh, so it's not... Yeah, you can't really... Oh, I don't know how to use this spell. Okay. I guess that makes sense. But then you're only going to be in, I guess then you transpose, you get enough MP to cast Blizzard 3, and then you, wait, right? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna throw it here, though. Whoops, that was the wrong button. So, okay, my understanding then is I don't want to... Really, it has no purpose if I'm doing single target, right? Or do you make that your rotation then for single target as well? Yep, to which? Yep, it is the new rotation, or... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably use it, in, AoE, but... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I have this etherite ticket I can use. Here I am walking like an idiot. I wasn't even sure where I was going. I just had to stop and think for a second. Where am I? How did the death counter turn? How does this keep happening? Go away, you. I'm very dead all the time. It's just, I'm constantly dying. I really wish I could remember what I keyed to turn that on so I could stop pressing it. Let's enter the solar. Or is it just solar? I don't know. It's a weird name for a room. Hope this is voice acted. Damn it! All present? Then let us begin. Oops. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit to its intricacies to memory. Its intricacies. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. I wish I could do Alfie's accent. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Mortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us explain the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridian to the north. Meridianum? Castrum Meridianum. I'd never actually thought about how to say that. And the coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordona, stands Castrum Centri, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Retitan Salsarvina. Retitan. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Sikov, we would have you lead this assault. Retitan is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridian's primary lines of supply. As soon as Retitan's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At that very hour, the Lamensin Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Merenum. I forgot all about this cool map. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridian's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the castrum. Its mission: to disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Sikov, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Centri and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think it to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Sikov's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the ultimate weapon. No one's ever done that. That's not been done every day for a million years. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. It's a good plan. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the pirates of Limsa Lominsa to the monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legends hold that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Archon? Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Orianje and I would have you represent us as in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordinates of our forces. Tataru, please assist Orianger in any way able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Minfilia, Sid and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. I gotta get together 7 of my adventurer buddies. The battle for the realm is about to begin. Together let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I don't think that's gonna happen, McFreeze. I think the plan succeeds. I mean, I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. That was a lot of reading. They should voice more of these scenes. I'm not good at these voices. I do my best. I'm not good at voices in general. You can hear my throat cracking. I haven't streamed in like the last week. And this is suddenly a lot of reading that I decided to do. Finally, we get to go to Northern Thanalan. Hello, Allied Communications Officer. You are welcome, Sykovital of the Scions. As Communications Officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Rutatin Sas Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. Out of my way, bogeys. Oh, it's beautiful up here. This isn't Northern Danelin. I'm confused. I forgot about this part of this map. Where am I going? It's so green here. Hey, hello, Adalbert. So you're Sykovital, the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ratatin and Salsarvina departed Castrum Occidens a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units. Requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. We've got nothing for you neither. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Forget what voice was what. There's a lot of voices on the fly. Attention, all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. It is no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. Oh, fuck Nargo. Man, that guy's the worst. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give your people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Sikov, and bring us Ratatin's head. May Ralgor grant you strength. I'm gonna need all the strength, man, for this trial. This is gonna be a rough one. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Okay. Oh, I have to still fucking run up there. Are you kidding me? Wait, it's up here. Ah. Goodbye. 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 They probably intend you to fight your way up here, huh? Easy. Let's go hang out with these fine folks. Trials. The first real trial. I remember the first time I played this, I was like all nervous because like, oh man, there's gonna be 8 people in the party. That's gonna be really hard. There's gonna be mechanics and stuff. And then it was Cape Westwind. It's gonna take 10 damn minutes to get in here. What am I supposed to do for 10 whole minutes? I'm gonna leave. See you suckers later. I got places to go. I don't really have anywhere to go. But I'm not waiting here, it's boring. I simply keep going. Get me out of this Nurgle cursed place. Oops, that's not the way. Giggling Gigantode. I don't see him giggling. I don't hear a single giggle. Is this the right way? Oh yeah, that's still that bogey fate. See ya, gobies. I mean, bogies. What are all these blue marks? I haven't learned how to die yet, apparently. Why is it gonna take 10 minutes to get in this trial? Don't they know it's my first time? I'm a new player to the game and I want to see how the story plays out. There's not much to see. The guy dies immediately. Like, I don't even want to be a black mage in this fight because I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I'll get like 2 casts in and he'll be dead. I'm just doing a nice running tour of Danilin here. I got nowhere better to be. And this is the lovely bridge that is above a river or creek. And here's Hammerly. Everybody look to your left and you'll see Hammerly walk by. Say hello to Solitary Elk as we go past. Goodbye all you idiots. I forget all your names already. And finally we approach the 80 Sins of Sasimo, the steps that lead up to Ul'dah. Thank you for the tour. I mean, you're taking it. I'm not a very good tour guide. Cat. I'm a cat. Cat. Oh yeah, I wanted to check something. Is it just okay? How do you hold your damn weapon? Oh, it's stance. No. Okay, I give up. I wanted to see what the jumping animation looked like while you were holding your weapon. Because I never actually look at that in a dungeon or whatever. But I can't remember what button it is. Probably one of these. Stance. It is stance, but that's what I typed. It didn't work. Messed up. Yeah, it's not nearly as cute. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, well, I had to know. I guess we'll just run around Ul'dah. Beautiful old Ul'dah. My hometown of Ul'dah. Over here you can see Zag's Lord. Ooh, proprietaries, rooters, yeses. What the hell is this shop, actually? I've never talked to this guy. He sells a couple weapons. What the hell is a Rudius proprietor? This is Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. Did you hear? My beloved Franz is fighting today. I can't wait to see him carve the overgrown oaf into bloody chunks. Oh, it's supposed to be the Gladiators Guild. Hello, Gladiators Guild. Say hello to the Gladiators Guild. Maybe Rudius is like gladiator arms, because he was right across from the gladiators. It's hard to say, it's hard to say. I definitely don't want to join here, so goodbye. No tanking. Tanking is illegal. My voice is already shot to shit. I still have to read through an entire Praetorium. At least half of that is voice acted. I do have to read through the Castrum though. If we ever fucking get into the Westwind, pardon my language. Where is it? This is a long stream today, by the way. Thank you for tuning in, and I'd understand if you tune out. I am prepared. Actually, I was doing that for fun. Like a week ago, I was nobody else was around, so I was just reading out loud the dungeon as I went through it. It's fun to read voices. I was practicing. I cannot capture the Nero voice at all, but he's got some fun lines. It's also a good challenge because the lines go by fast enough that you have to, like, you can't mess up your lines or stop. You have to keep going. My favorite's reading Livia, though. I want to read Livia. Where am I? Just wandered and got lost. I don't remember this room at all. That's nice. Let's just sit here. Just sit down. Enjoy the fountain. Should hopefully only be a couple more minutes. We can enjoy the Final Fantasy VII Prelude music. It's just go. They need to play the whole damn song because this is very repetitive. Need to get into that. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think it goes like that. I don't think it goes like that. Wait, mech gorilla mounts? What is this? Rival wings, hidden gorge popping tonight. Beginners are welcome. Oh, it's PvP stuff? I don't want to do any of that. But I was just like, oh? I didn't know people still PvP'd at all. Wait, why am I not wearing my robe? You guys didn't even remind me to put on my new robe. I immediately forgot I got it. Now I'm a proper black mage. They should give me a new weapon. That would be nice. Where is Cape Westwind? Okay, this music's driving me insane. I'm leaving. There, actual music. I do have some glasses on. My future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Mammoth! I love mammoths! I love mammoths. I still need to finish playing through the Goldsmith line for more mammoth story. Look at him, he's perfect! He's a perfect little being! He's got such a good hat! It's got a pom-pom! Mammoths are good. Where's Cape Westwind? He's not a Pokemon ass. Pokemons wish they looked like mammoths. Oh, come on, it's 11 minutes already. I like when you're waiting a long time and your time elapses the average wait time, and then you see the average wait time go up to whatever your time elapses, and it's like, thanks. Thanks, guys. I'm glad, I appreciate that I'm the average here. I'm the baseline for all of this waiting time. It hasn't done that yet, though. It still says 10 minutes, even though it's been 11 minutes and 22 seconds. This is the real disadvantage playing DPS, man. I remember when the game was less busy, too, last time I was playing, and I still had to wait, like, half an hour normally as DPS between dungeons. It's gotten a lot better. Because I guess just more people are active, but... Man, I'd watch an episode of anime in between getting into dungeons. That's a gross name, dude. I fart on you. That's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, I think I have a title now. Like, how did I not get a title for Black Mage? Fucked up. How close am I to the next promotion? Very far still. I need to have 3,000 seals. I only have 992. Cape Westwind! Cape Westwind! We gotta watch the movie. Because it's been so long. There's Rattatan! It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course. The woman who felled the mighty Titan. Gasp, that was her? This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Oxidens. A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for her. Send word to Castrum Oxidens. Tell them the Lominsons are coming. How did he... Is he psychic? At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Belsar first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would have eventually destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people have enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Belsar set fit to raise me to a station of great honor. I feel bad for everybody waiting for me in this trial. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such as his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am what I am born to be in the field of battle. He was given a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. Alright, can we fight now? Everybody's waiting for me. I feel bad. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason... In the name of Lord Van Balsar, I, Rattatan Salsarvina, do swear to strike you down. No, this is going to be a hard fight, guys. Okay, let's see. I'm the one or new party members. He's not dying as fast as I remember. I must not be doing enough damage. He's almost dead. We did it! Yay! We took down the mighty foe. Good fight. That was me voicing him, by the way. I wasn't just panting for fun. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Balsar! What was behind him? What were we doing here? Where'd everybody left? Nobody waited for me. And you don't get to commend anybody. Hey, I got 1 player commendation. That's nice. I think I'm up to 3 now. This character. The light. The magic tech transporter. Oh, that's what it was. Sikov, are you there? What news over Tatton? Fallen. With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Ratatan Sasarvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Rah! 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 That's me. I'm sick of Tal. 'Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Sikov. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridianum and destroying the ultimate weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself, and make our way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Okay, Sid. See you later. I'm sure we'll be seeing you real soon. Ooh. Look, Hydaelyn, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. That's not true. I closed it in the fucking quest I just did. Soon, darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. Ha 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 ha! I love the fucking stormtrooper music, man. What's the paper say? I can't read it. The Perfectus, slain? Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centaurian who survived the attack is to be believed. Ratatan. Where were his men when he faced the enemy, fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. No, okay, I'll leave. Oh, goodbye. I think he's mad at me again. Oh, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. So this is the answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. That is both of them combined. That's what they sound like combined. Even though none of them are anywhere that high of pitched. Okay, where am I? Ah, back in the Nurgle area. Alright, now I just have to do the MSQ roulette twice in a row. And then easy. Then we can see the actual end of the game. Scion et al., your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Perfectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you have done so much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song, but if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. I don't need any of this shit. Give me the gold. Let's see, what do we have here? Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Villebrand and the Rotano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The immortal flame shall strike at Castrum Meridinium by a way of diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridinium in northern Thanalin, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Fog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and it would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. I gotta do a USO show. How did I get to northern Thanalin? Let's start with the teleport. I think we want to go here. Livia has some voice lines earlier in the game, but I'm pretty sure she's not gonna say anything for the rest of the game now. Because I will be voicing her in the Castrum Meridianum. But yeah, she has some voice lines in the game. She has the very, deep angry woman voice. So not, like, deep, but, like, rich. What is the word I'm looking for? Rich. She looks like you would think she sounds... Or she sounds like you would think. Northern Thanalan. Yeah, it's kind of a 50s movie lady voice. But she's got a bit of the accent that all of the voice actors have in this, and... she's very angry. Ah, Private Etal, yours is a most welcome presence here at Camp Blue Fog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridinium at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with such a hero as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. A weapon coffer! Ah, I need that. Yay! Weapon coffer, weapon coffer, weapon coffer. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this one too! I got a freaking upgrade right there. Now that's power, look at that. And I got a whole new hat. I think it's a whole new hat. Yeah, it looks a lot like the other hat, but it's a new hat. This is the better hat. Alright, what are we doing? Private Etal, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Worry not. It is no unnecessarily laborious task that we ask of you. We just want you to sing and dance a song. The mere presence of a hero should, such as you walking in their midst, would no doubt serve to restore them in a measure of morale. And so I ask this of you. Make your way to the ceruleum processing plant and report to General Roban once you have arrived. And Godspeed, Private Etal. Our troops are counting on you. Alright, let's go talk to Roban. I'm not a blue mage, it's purpley. The purple is basically black. Same thing. What is that? What's happening over there? Oh, basilisk. Scary. God, Northern Thanalan sucks. Look at this place. It's nothing. It ain't nothing. I forgot it even had 2, aetherites. Castra Meridian num. Roban. Let's go to Castra Meridian. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefectus, it's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise spirits some. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied wallowing in fear and self-pity that they have even yet to notice you've arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirit falters? I had a mind to do it myself, but I am quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. Just give me the fucking dungeon, dude. Don't make me do this bullshit. Go around, talk to people. What the fuck is this? I'm just this black mage. I just want to kill things. Ah, the oft-rumored hero. Doubtless you will single-handedly save us all. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, psych. Your stirring gesticulation has reawakened me to my purpose. You or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. I'm fine, truly. Nothing to worry about. Just a mild case of battlefield nerves. Come on, rah. Yeah, I break my fist upon Garleans! Or, my fast. My fist, my fast, same difference. And right now, I'm very hungry. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Come on, dude. You can do it. Wah! The Guardians are near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my name day. I did it. I scared him into fighting. I'm a hero. Yeah, a lot of the stupid quests like this, if you actually read the text, it makes it a lot more entertaining. You know, instead of just running somewhere and doing a stupid task real fast, they have some funny dialogue. I'm sure a team made a lot of writing in this game, and it's good. You would stoke my fighting spirit as you did our recruits? Haha, a kind offer, but hardly necessary, I assure you. The fire in my heart rages as strongly as it ever has. By Rogger, without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim, but thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. What do I want? I want the... the crit one, I guess. Oh, well, it's not even better than anything I have. You have rekindled the flames of courage that burn within our brave men and women's hearts, and for this I thank you. And now the time for battle is nigh. We must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Roban awaits you at Castra Meridian. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust you are up to the task. Godspeed, Private Etal. Let's go to Castra Meridian. This stream's probably gonna be at least another hour before I actually finish the damn game. That's that would be like with quick queue times too, and we're not gonna expect those. No sir. The ending of this damn game is longer than it needs to be. Oh, he's level 50. I don't want to mess with him. That's what level I'm at. I don't pick on even fights, man. I only pick on people small for me. I'm just kidding. I just don't want to fight him. I ain't got time for this bullshit. I gotta go talk to Roban. Our hero returns. I trust that your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of this greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the briefing at once. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Sid's gonna show up and he's gonna fix up a Magitech armor, right? And then you're gonna have to wait for him to walk over and blow a door open. Yeah, that's important. And then the tank's gonna pull literally everything in the fucking dungeon, and you hit it with a cannon. Yes, and then Sid will show up again. I hope you enjoyed this briefing. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. Doubtless spurred on by the news of the siege of Castrum Oriens, the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Oxidans and Castrum Marinum are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success! Yes, murmur. Yes. Reports tell us the Garleans offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ilm. With Oxidans, Marinum, and Oriens thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Centri, and that can mean but one thing. The hour has come to strike at the heart of the Garlean invasion force. Castrum Meridinium, the den of the Black Wolf. What the hell are you doing here? My fellow Eorzeans, I am Minfilia, mistress of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. There exist myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our good neighbors, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. These barriers can never truly be broken down, of course, not so long as there is liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily, we do so now in coming together for this grand endeavor to fight side by side in defense of our shared home. Before me stands the adventurer, Sika Vital. You all know her as the woman who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the ultimate weapon. We Scions know a different Sika, however. We know her as a dear friend who has endured an untold hardship on our behalf, a true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. And why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for her. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Meridinium as to afford Sikav and her comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the Ultima Weapon. All troops, prepare for battle. Yes, I'll prepare for battle, yes, yes. I fear I can't accompany you this time. The unenviable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know, though, I will be praying for your safe return. And that's it. We'll never see him again. Definitely not a billion fucking times. See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you. Yep, whatever. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl on our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades, for Eorzea! Yeah, for Eorzea! Go now, Sikav, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. Okay. Who's dead now? Nobody's dead. Everybody's alive forever. Finally! Finally, I can cue this damn thing. They should let me. They should let me cue it while I'm watching the scenes. Let's cue the fucking Castra Meridinium. 19 minutes? What the hell are we supposed to do for 19 minutes? Oh, okay, it turned into 18 minutes. Let's go to Mordona and wait. Mordona, Mordona. Do Mordona. Ow. I'm running here. Leave me alone. I gotta get to Mordona. I popped! That was much faster than it was supposed to be. I didn't even make it to Mordona. Yay! Castor Meridiniums. No, if anybody's watching the stream who's not a Final Fantasy 14 player, the joke here is that this is a fucking dungeon you see once a day. Keep that in mind as the unskippable cutscenes play. Poetics. I'm gonna get poetics. I want to turn off the searchlight. Me. Yay! I like that somebody put a number marker on the other searchlight. Like, no, seriously, turn this off. Had to be a tank. I didn't even know you could put those number markers on objects, but apparently you can. Why are we not killing these people? Okay. Wait. I can do flare now. What do I need to do here? Whoops, what am I doing? Whatever, it's taking too long. I need to actually help here. I've got a lot of AoE. This is my AoE time to shine. Oh. It took forever to cast. I'm gonna transpose so I get more hit points. Get some hit points in. What? Oh, whoops. I put my scared face on. That's me, I got a tail. It's got very scary bosses like single Magitech armor. Okay, let's remember our rotations. I should probably put thunder on him too. Free cast, yeah! Why isn't he dead yet? Oh, okay, he died. The death counter! No! How does it keep turning on? If I didn't know any better, I'd swear you had a grudge against Magitech armor. I forgot I threw these fast. Hi, it's me, Sid. What can I say? I couldn't bear to let you have all the fun. Don't worry. Biggs and Wedge have everything in hand. Truth be told, I think they like having the work of 3 men. Wedge wasn't exactly pleased to be left behind, though, and made quite sure I knew it. I must say our recent struggles have done wonders for the lad's spirit. Death counter away. Given the size of this place, I suspected there might be an armor or three to be had, and here we are. Not as bad as I thought. If I have half Marcus's talent for mending things, I should be able to get it working again. Listen, Sikov, we intercepted an Imperial communication indicating that the ultimate weapon is indeed being housed within the Praetorium. I was worried that was going to go too fast. We also learned that the field which protects the compound is powered by no fewer than 3 generator towers. If you're to deactivate the field, you'll need to locate and disable them all. And I'm here to help you do just that. See that chute? It leads to waste disposal. Somewhere nearby, there will be a cerulean facility supplying fuel to the closest of the 3 towers. Find the place and break things. Go on ahead, Sikov. I'll be along as soon as I finish my repairs. That's our Sid. Our wacky Sid. So then we gotta jump in the disposal chute. And we gotta follow the tanks again while they pull everything in the fucking world. All things. Oh no, we gotta watch a movie first. I forgot. Nice pointless movie of, oh yeah, this is what the cerulean facility looks like. That's what you're looking for. They had ideas when they made this dungeon. And I'm gonna go ahead and sprint here so I can be there. Actually cast my stupid spells. Okay, Vase has that Vase Uncle form. I'm ahead of everybody. Okay, we're gonna do a fun thing. Watch this. We're gonna hit this button and this button. Yeah! That was Flare. Now we gotta get some magic points back. Oops, I can't cast that right now. They're targeting me. Yay, Flare's cool. Wow, I like Flare. And those there it is. Oh, someone else already got it. Oh, that guy's still alive. Oh well, not my problem. I did a lot here with my flares. Okay, I can really... I guess I'll go hit this because, okay, Ray's got it. Cutscene time. Yeah, oh, the fucking death counter, dude, how? Oh, well, I'm leaving it on. I don't care. Maybe we'll figure out what turns it off. Yeah, this is how many times I've lost to Castor Meridinium things. I'm very bad at the game. Stop taking him away from me. He's too far now. Don't target me. That's rude. I like hitting the buttons. It's satisfying. Satisfying to hit the buttons. Oh, I was hitting the buttons too good. He's targeting me again. I don't actually know if that has anything to do with who they choose to target, but I like to believe when I'm targeted as DPS that it means it's because I was doing more damage. Possibly they can target the people who's doing the lowest damage too. It's possible, but I don't think so. I think it was me doing the most because I hit the button. There you are. I didn't have the patience to take the long way round. I see you've disabled the first generator. That leaves us with 2. Oh, bugger. That was me, wasn't it? Well, there's nothing for it but to press on. We must see the remaining generators before the enemy has the chance to regroup. You go on ahead, Sicko. I'll bring up the rear. What did Sid fuck up? Oh, the alarm. Let's raise some hell. That's me going raise hell with my buddy Sid. Where's my buddy Sid? Come on, Sid. We gotta go. We gotta go to the door. I'll walk with you. I'll walk with you, my friend. Just go faster. Why can't I outrun a Magitech armor? This is sad. I'm just jogging. I'm not even sprinting. Ah! Sid shot me! Okay, this is the fun pull where everything in the fucking game gets pulled. Ah! I'm gonna hit the cannon. I'm gonna hit the cannon. 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 I gotta get there first so I can hit the cannon. God, why is the cannon so far away? It's a funny pull. Just the march of the machines. Okay, I'm gonna hit that cannon right there. And rotate it so we can actually see the... Oops. Ah, he's hitting me! Are they dead? Did I kill him? I think I got him. Alright, now we gotta wait for Sid. Where's Sid? I'm gonna wait over here with this guy for Sid. Idol, that's cute. Where the hell is Sid? I'm gonna go inside. Maybe he doesn't go in until everybody's in there. There he is! He walked out! Did you see him? He's always walking the corner. He's walking around the corner, I think. Oh my god, Sid, come on! There he is! Okay, finally. God. He's so slow. There, I escaped. Mouse skate doesn't do a lot of damage, does it? That's true. You gotta put the dick bag markers on the ground for him. You know, gotta waste our cooldowns while Sid figures out how to make the guy take damage again. Hi, kitty. There's a kitty under my legs. I wonder if he's tired of hearing me yell at the computer. Maybe he's still alive. Why won't you die? Ow. Maybe he targeted me. Oops. Ran out of magic point. Oops, I don't want that one. I like the stationary gameplay, honestly. I'm enjoying the black mage. You don't gotta move around too much. You know, you just cast a place, hit your buttons, move if you really got to. I think I hit the wrong button there. It doesn't matter because we finished the guy finally. God, there's still so much game to go through. I might have to take a potty break after this. Stand clear. I have mind to loose some fireworks. Diverting all power to cannons. Who is he yelling to? You broke it, Sid, you idiot! Oh, I guess I broke it. Oh. Damn it. There goes the core. I fear I may have overestimated its maximum operating capacity by a few orders of magnitude. I blame Marcus. Ahem. We'll need to find another way to bring down the third generator. Woo! Well, well, the traitor himself, and with his meddlesome friend for company. I was noticing earlier today when I was playing the game that Olivia's helmet looks like it's got a dick on it. She's got a dickhead helmet. You go on ahead, Sickiv. I need to get to the bottom of something. But look for it when you see her again. She's definitely got a dickhead helmet. I'm very not my problem with these guys. I could probably stop and hit them, but you know. I can't cast and move at the same time. Here, I'll shoot this guy. Hey, some more friends showed up. Owie! I'm glad that blizzard got off in time. Hey, someone did it before me. I wanted to hit the button. People are too fast. They're too fast. Oh, there's a cat. I'm sorry, I kicked you. I'm sorry. I think he's trying to tell me he wants the door open. It's me. Are you alright? That's an assault craft you're up against. You don't stand a chance with conventional weapons. You're going to need something big to bring it down. A mortar, a cannon, anything. Hold on, Sicko. I'm on my way. I can't save him. I have to read all these lines. After this dungeon. He'll live. He's got food and all of his favorite music's playing and the windows are cracked. Oh wait, the air conditioning's on. That's how it goes. Don't mind me. I ramble. See ya, suckers! I'm glad they hopefully put a marker on it while I'm already shooting it. How many hits is this thing gonna take? There it goes. It took a lot of hits, I feel like. I feel like I was clicking that thing forever. Fools! If you are resolved to die here, you might at least have done so without making a mess of the place. Livia's here. Hello, Livia. I see that Garland is not with you. More's the pity. I had hoped to slay him myself. But never mind the traitor for now. I have so looked forward to this meeting, sick of it all. Yes, I know much and more about you. About your strength and your hidden talents. I would sample them firsthand, and you will indulge me. Did someone else? Oh, it's a fucking... I did it. Well, almost. That's the first time I ever got to use that. This is a big ground thing. I'm gonna hit the cannon. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the cannon. I'm the tank now. Someone else please hit her so that I don't have to be the tank. I guess I could, Is she still on me? Yeah, somebody else hit her. What the... There, she finally left me alone. Is it shift 3? Okay, well, we'll just do this. I guess I could shoot the other guys, huh? Instead of just sitting here doing nothing. Oh, it didn't matter. Aha! I like that to do nothing in that fight though, because it's a stupid fight that you win just by clicking the mechanics. So you have to kill the guys if they're attacking the cannons or the hands, but otherwise you can literally sit there and do nothing but click the cannon. That's the fun way to do it. Fighting's for suckers. I should just carry a cannon around with me all the time. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading these. Yet in spite of this, the masses hold you as their champion and shower honors upon your head. It defies all reason. How is it that you could be such a thorn in our side? Wherever you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew Ratatin, one of our very finest. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I couldn't care less how you have done these things. What matters to me is the fact that you have done them. If you are allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for, all that is mine by right. My minions, my comrades, even my Lord Gaius. Well, you cannot have him! His dreams and ambitions, his body and soul, they are mine, do you hear me? All mine! I lost everything once before. I will not suffer it to happen again. I will kill you, adventurer. Only your death can bring me peace. I like Livia. She's cool. Let's murder her. I'm just watching my bars. Oops, there's a bar. Ah, they're beating me up. Help, tank. That was very rude of them. Almost got her. There she goes. We got her. My death counter came back on. When did that happen? Did I not turn it off last time, maybe? Okay, whatever. That's 19, 29. No, it's happening all over again. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. My Lord Gaius! See, this is one they don't normally show you in the roulette. Another poor fool who craved Gaius's affection over all else. May her soul know rest. 'Tis a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend, one for which I will happily give thanks. And the wonders do not end there. Truthfully now, did you really mean to send that assault craft crashing into the generator tower? If you did, you're a bloody liar. If you didn't, well, you're too modest. Whichever you are, you've managed to open the way to the Praetorium. The only problem is, we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we'll need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Sickov. The final confrontation awaits. Do, 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 do. Okay, I didn't get to do anybody. Oh, at least I got a player commendation. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier. With the Praetorium stripped of its defenses, the way to the Ultima weapon lies open. The time has come for the final phase of Operation Argon. Oh, I got casting earrings now. Those might be better. Yay, they are. For the final phase of the operation, my flames will storm Castrum Meridianum and suppress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopposed, fit and ready for your encounter with the Ultima weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden, and you're the best we have. There's not another soul in this realm that could see this deed done, and Merlvib and Kani are of the same mind as me. Though all hangs on your success, you must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards are wont to sing of heroes who value their life as naught next to honor, love, and liberty, but I tell you now, that which men value at naught, they sell cheap. Risk no more than you must, you hear me? Now best you are off. We have work to do, the both of us. See that your preparations are in order, then report to Sid. He awaits you with the Enterprise at the cerulean processing plant. May Ralgor grant you strength. Off we go. I have no time for you, Magitech Vanguard. They're trying to paralyze me. Did it get it off? I think I got away. Birdie. Oh yeah, I should let the cat out of the room. I have to pee real fast too, so I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, let's go talk to... Who are we talking to? Sid? Sid Vicious? Sid Non-Garland. Sid. Every day it's Marsha. The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head for the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the ultimate weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us, barring the discovery of further Allagan doomsday devices, that is. Let us be on our way, Sikov. Gaius and his plaything await. You... What? Can't say that. What kind of relationship did you have with Gaius, Sid? Oh, this fucking death counter. I'm gonna kill it. I'm actually just gonna, delete it? Move. Okay, death counter has been killed forever. Take that, death counter. Okay, I'm in queue. God, there's 17 minutes this time. Maybe I'll pop early again. I'm the killer of death. They do, I mean, prioritize new players in the MSQ queue, I would assume. Otherwise, it would sort of defeat the purpose of having the MSQ roulette, right? I'm on a roof. I'm on the roof. Can I make it to the wall? Can I make it? No! Tragic. How did I make it to this roof in the first place? I guess I took the boxes. Okay. Take the box. Get up here, Chocobo. Okay. Oh, ha. Ah! Can't make the jump again. Maybe it has to be from here. No, that was worse. How the hell did I make this jump before? Just dumb luck? Now this is gaming right here. I wanna fly! Let me just fly. So hard. So hard for a chocobo that can't fly. I can just sit here flapping my wings forever and not go into the sky. Remember when your company chocobo couldn't fly and you had to have the Ishgard company chocobo to do that with? Because your regular chocobos could not fly, they were not flying mounts. The decision to just make everything a flying mount was the correct one. Because I should be able to ride whatever I want to ride, and if I want to be a flying bear, I can be a flying bear. And if I want to bring a Magitech armor, then I can fly as Magitech armor. Polar bears only existed since they had that, though. Well, I don't think there's another polar bear mount, is there? The holiday bear could always fly. Because he has holiday magic. What exactly? You're confusing me, buddy. You're confusing me. I can't make jumps in video games. I'm not good at platformers. I have a Hat in Time and I've been meaning to play it, and I'll probably stream that when I play it, but I'm bad at platformers. 3D platformers I'm not as bad at, I don't think. As I fail 3D platforming repeatedly. I just don't have precision. I lack precision in my movements. Please let me into the Praetorium. I have to watch a 40-minute movie. I've already been streaming for 2.5 hours. It's gonna take 3.5 hours to beat Eorzea. MMOs are nothing if not long. This is a good spot. I found a good spot. I think it's nap time. Which is why Praetorium should pop. So I could take a nice nap. It's a very big game. Like, I really had underestimated just how long it would take to do the last fucking 3 missions in ARR. But I had to be level 50, I had to do class quests, which took a long time. It's a lot of content. Ugh. I'm trying to drink the residue that fell to the bottom of the G Fuel, and it's not the tastiest residue. Blech. Ah. 5 minutes, but I want it now. I like these guys' shields. They're cool. They're glowy. Cool glowy shield, bro. It's got 2 swords in it. That's fancy. You can dual wield. And he's got a 3rd sword. He can try wield like Zoro. You know, Zoro from One Piece. I don't honestly know if that's supposed to be pronounced Zoro or Zolo, so he's Zoro. Zoro. Like Zoro, I guess, the swordsman. He's Zoro. Zoro. Zoro? I should get Japanese back up again. I think my one in Connie might have renewed itself even though I canceled it. Like, I swore I canceled it, and then I got an email notification saying, no, you're due for your annual renewal. So I gotta check that and see if that actually happened. Because if it did, I probably should get back into it and not waste the money. Because it's a lot of money for an annual. Especially when we weren't going to use it. I just really go in fits and starts with doing stuff like learning a language or whatever. That's why I've never successfully actually learned a language. How come I can't climb this ladder? Why would they put a fake ladder here in this video game? Actually, does this game have any ladders you can climb? I don't think it does. I don't think ladder climbing is in the game. This is a regular Bethesda game. Can't climb the ladder. I feel like that's not true. There's gotta be a ladder you can climb somewhere. Maybe not, though. Oh, that's a cool broom. I want that. That's a cool mount. It's a Halloween mount? How do I get that? It's probably costs money now, huh? Well, I found one and it wouldn't let me climb it. Come back, broom! I was looking at your broom. Fucked up. Alright, let's hang out with these guys again. Hey guys, what's up? I'm just having a fight, having a mock fight. You missed him. You guys are terrible at this. You're not even hitting swords together. You should, if you want to practice, you should go fight the giant lizards that are outside. They're pretty tough. This doesn't seem like good. Actually, I think you just cut your face off. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye. What's going on at the campfire, guys? How's it hanging? What's up? Let's go. You got a banana there? That's a tasty looking banana. Actually, is that a banana? What the hell is he eating? Oh, is it like, oh, it's a fish. He's eating a fish. That's good detail. You can zoom right in and see the fish. And there's another fish cooking over here. Can I have a fish? Is that canon? Do Makote like fish more than other races because they're cat people? They have to, right? I can't remember if that came up in any of the Makote quests. I could go for fish though. Give me your fish. Oh, you guys like my minion? He's a little, he's one everybody gets for free really early in the game, but he's cute. I like him. He's got a cute little butt. See, look at it. Look at his cute little butt. I love him. Okay, these guys are boring. Let's go talk to somebody else. Hi, friend. What's up with you? Oops, I ran right into your chest. Sorry, your massive chest. Oh, goodbye. It's a cute little butt. I love it. I love goobos. Boo-boos. Is it goo-boo? Go-boo? Gooby. Don't call him a gooby. I love those little goobies. What are you guys doing? Can you believe how long this queue time is, huh? Can ya? It's a pretty long queue time, huh? You guys ever have to queue for a long time? You can quiet bunch. I'm boring. So long, suckers. Oh, I should fix my clear. Hello. Fix my shit. 113 gil. Don't you know I'm a hero? Fuck you. How about you guys? What's up? I see. You're gonna include me in the conversation? Huh? You trying to ostracize me here? Speak up. Speak up, lady. I remember that top. I had that top at one point on my paladin. It shows a lot of bra. Why is the average wait time 20 minutes now? Oh. Oh. Please let me in the Praetorium. I want to beat the game. Game's like, oh, you should have been a conjurer, idiot. Should have played Paladin if you wanted to play the video game. I'll go look at this person who's not an NPC. She's got very pretty hair. Goodbye, person with pretty hair. And she's got a nice dress, too. I want a dress like that. Where'd she get that? Get a better look at it. Oh, it's like a samurai outfit, huh? She must be a samurai. That's a nice outfit. Damn, I should play samurai. Yeah, it's a shame that this character is not on Primal, because I could bother people into playing with me if it was... If I had the foresight, I could say, hey, McFreeze, pick up a tank and queue with me. But I can't, because they don't have cross-world things yet. Cross-data center. The format will have our arses on a stick. Praetorium! 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 Ah, we're gonna see the end of the game! Oh, I'm so excited! They might put too much caffeine in the residue of G Fuel. There it is, the Praetorium. That's us flying to it in our ship. I really like how you actually see the full party in the Praetorium cutscenes, so you can actually see other people's outfits and be like, "Ah, that's a good outfit. You do good, buddy." We're just dizzy. There we are. There's me and my 7 adventurer buddies here to save the day. Look at this fucking Lala. Look at this Lala on the left. Oh my god, what a good outfit. The ultimate weapon was certainly housed in the depths of the complex. I got too excited about that outfit, I couldn't concentrate on reading. I gotta figure out who that is so they can get commended. Oh, such a cool outfit! Oh my god, I'm dying! This is it, my friend. They look like cutoffs, whatever they are. They're like jean cutoffs. Who is it? I gotta figure it out. Let's see. Oh, it's our one of our gunbreakers. We got 2 gunbreakers. Lunia Solbrith. With the RP tag on. Oh, that's right, we go over here. Oh yeah, we want to be in this. Okay, let's swift cast and 6. Oh, everybody died already. I helped. You get the... Somebody's got to pick up the key. Okay, you got the key. You got the key. I'm visually very lost in this place. I don't know why. Who's shooting at me? Rude. $2 boba. That's a good name. Man, look at his... He must have a relic gunblade. Look at that thing. That is glowy as shit. That's cool. Thank you for your service, tanks. Is he gonna stop him at somewhere? Oh, I had the wrong guy selected. God damn it. Peanut butter. That's a funny name. Oh, thank you. Thank you, person, for remembering that panel was there. I was like, why is the door not open? The door should open. The door's supposed to open. Gaius! Oh, that was the line. I was just saying Gaius. Sid, my boy, you are late. There is something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Midas came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sordid business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. meteor had him completely in its thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided to me all the regrets of his life. Most of them concerned you. Early on in your career, he realized that while you had a talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using your knowledge for peaceful purposes, and the thought touched him. He was a changed man for it, though he could not let it show. Thank you, Card, for taking an awkward pause there. You blew holes in this place just so you could say this to me. What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you it lies not with the Empire. A pity. And what of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause with me? With your powers joined to mine, we might do much for this realm. Together, we could bring order to Eorzea and usher in a lasting peace. Meh. No? And I can expect no better answer than this. So be it. It was your strength that made me prefer my hand in friendship, and it is your strength that makes me prefer now my blade. Save as an ally, you are too dangerous to be let to remain. Welcome back, kitty. Colossus! Oh no, the big Magitech Colossus is gonna kill me. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid of the big Colossus. Ooh, I'm shaking in my booties. Run, Sid, or stay. It makes no matter. You cannot escape the past. Gaius, wait! Damn it! He is a fancy Colossus. He's got the he did his relic work. He got his relic sword. Somebody want to tank him? Okay, thank you. Yay, level 51! Wow, do I get the fucking experience bonus even though I'm a new player in this? That's rule. That's rule. That's my new catchphrase. That's rule. Hey everybody, that's rule. Knowing Gaius, he is headed for the ultimate weapon. If we find him, so too will we find our quarry. With these instruments, we can monitor every nook and cranny in the castrum. I think it's time we divided our forces. Pray, go and give chase. I'll track your movements from here and guide you through the complex. We'll stay in contact via link pearl. Be careful, alright? You're too bloody useful. I'm gonna switch out my snooze real fast. Alright, we're in a dungeon. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Sorry, everybody. You're too bloody useful. Such devastation. Do we have to kill the guys in here? I can't remember. Well, we'll see if anybody else is doing that. I think we do have to kill the guys in here. Let's make a nice guy ball. You'll need the proper firepower to blast through that. Try and I didn't even get a chance to read that, dude. Too fast. Okay, make them all come together, please. Now here we go. This is a group we want to flare. Ah! There we go. Got it this time. Huh? Oh, everybody's pretty much dead. I guess I can. Did I mean to cast Blizzard 3? No, I did not. Oh, identification. Identification. Okay, the first time I ran Praetorium after the years of not running it, like the other day when it come up in MSQ roulette for the first time for me, I forgot that every single person has to use that thing, and I held up everybody. I had to use the lift to go back downstairs and hit it. I don't think anybody noticed it was me, but I felt really bad because everybody else is just having to like wait for a cutscene. Do we get voices now? We might get voices now. I can't remember when the voice acting kicks in. I mean, it's a long dungeon anyway. They knew what they were in for. That's me! Maggie! Maggie, 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 Maggie! Ah, there she is. I trust you recognize our old friend Maggie, was it? They must have shipped her here from Sentry. Considering all she's been through, it's a wonder she's still operational. Tough old girl. Maggie, 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 Maggie! Now that you're suitably armed, you can blast open that bulkhead. The external walkway will take you back there. Follow it till you come down, way down the lower level. Oh, he did a cool flip! Oh, did you see his cool flip? This party owns. I got a cool party. Where's all the enemies? I want to bomb them. Did we lose a bunch of guys? I feel like there was supposed to be way more guys. Oh, somebody already led them down here. How is someone that fast? Descending to research level. Hey, I didn't get the achievement mapping the realm Praetorium. Why didn't I get it? Well, I feel like we haven't even gone through all of the... You guys gotta fire at him. It's taking too long here. Wake up. Wake up, everybody. Okay. Those guys are dead. This is a really cool segment of a dungeon. Like, I really like this idea. But it should have been a duty or something. But still, the fact that you have, like, 8 players running together in Magitech armors blowing shit up is pretty cool. Very funny. Very funny. Oh yeah, I have to shoot this thing. Alright, everybody, say goodbye to Maggie. Hi, Maggie. We're gonna miss you. Good old girl. That bulkhead is composed of a special alloy, extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert power to the Magitech cannon, as I did so memorably once before. As you may recall, the armor's core is like to expire from the strain, but there's no help for it if we want to press on. Now listen well. Press the control engine ancillary, then fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. Yeah, I got that, Sid. It wasn't staticky at all. Goodbye, Maggie. Kablooey. Maggie, no! Oh, I didn't see I have jewels on my gloves. That's so cool. I'm so cool. I'm the coolest sorcerer. You're a natural at this. Alright, the way is clear, but it's just you and your own 2 feet now, so be careful. Alright, now I think the voice acting should kick in and give my throat a break. Yeah, because we're gonna hear Gaius talk for about 10 minutes. Oh, I was wrong. It's Nero. You have been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. God, I forgot how long this is already. This is so long. Is someone there? Garland, old friend. How it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero? Is that you? You sound well. It would seem this savage land agrees with you. The highest-ranking tribunus of the 14th. It was you all this time? Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I have been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the 2 of us, yet that fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as the young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas non Garland. When you defected, I felt sure my star would finally rise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend, your reputed genius gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. Prodigy is a hard word to say. I don't know why. I, meanwhile, have been made to feel second-rate. I who have continued to serve our nation faithfully. Whenever I fail to excel, why, it is only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I walk in the footsteps of the great Sid and Bloody Garland. Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not what a wit I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Belsar saw fit to offer you a place at his side. This in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any such offer to me, the man who has remained loyal to him all these years? Why, no. He did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Lord Van Balsar is in the midst of activating the fully powered Ultima weapon. It is my magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you... Mic drop. Ever since I first set foot in this benighted land, I have watched you. Every move you have made, every step you have taken. I'll be watching you. You have felled icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from their corrupting influence. It is of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. As have I, truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power for use in the Ultima weapon. Hello, Skyhammer. Should Should I succeed, Lord Van Balser will surely take notice. Beside this, Garland's achievements will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. Alright, let's beat up Nero. Okay, I gotta remember to run to the middle of the room once he's pulled, because somebody's gonna drag him over to the edge. There we go. Nice blur of magic here. Oops. We did it. Easy. Movie time. I think this is the last one I have to voice. This changes nothing. We'll shut off the lights. Huh? Where'd he go? He just vanished. Oh well, I'm sure we'll never see him again. Ah, the ultimate weapon is activated, and it brims with the power of icons. Nothing can withstand its might. Bro, are you all right? What if Nero fled? Damn it! In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived at the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Castrum Sentry. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak, and likewise the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the ultimate weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? You're too bloody useful. Elevator, elevator, elevator. Okay, we're finally gonna get some voice acting. Some real voice acting. Not me pretending to voice act. God, I'm not an actor. I really am not. I'm sorry.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the ultimate weapon.
He's gonna say the line. I don't know if I do better since I'm trying to imitate him in his cadence. I'm not even really succeeding at that, so I don't necessarily think that's better. He's got a very different, difficult cadence for me to emulate. It's a little awkward.
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful.
You're too bloody useful. Who? Darth Vader is here at last.
Me, for whom do you fight? Very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea?
Grr, I'm a cat. Grr.
Is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit.
Scratching my
Its
face.
faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
Nothing. I wish I could do the Darth Vader voice.
The beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not?
Don't you think that's a little weird?
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's fate is bleeding the land dry.
That guy's got a cool outfit too. I like his
Nor is
coat.
this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir?
The
to
great
grovel
Louis
at their
Soir.
feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm Gaius. Blah, blah, blah. My childhood. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna rule the world. Blah, 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 blah.
Fought ever to raise himself through conflict.
Blah, blah, blah.
Conquest.
I'm still talking. I'm Gaius. Blah, 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 blah.
Who dictate the fate of the weak.
I'm a libertarian. Blah, 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 blah. Bootstraps, bootstraps, blah, blah.
Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death.
You probably would only take it twice a day.
Man of power can rightly
You'd make sure you bring your lunch with you or eat it in the cafeteria below.
And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule.
I'm very sure of yourself there, Gaius. This is me and my 7 adventurer. What?
Your realm.
Oh,
None among you has the power to stop me.
how is somebody out of the cutscene that quickly? Okay, I guess I'm in it. Whatever. I'm confused. I'm gonna hit this guy. Eorzea. Yarg. Yarg, he says. We did it. I almost said the line.
So hard.
That's his job now. I don't have to talk.
Your strength is
Most impressive.
Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Did I ever open my weapon coffer? I think I might have forgotten to. Oops. It's been a long stream, you guys. Who's that? Gasp. It's probably more likely that I'm going slower than normal because of the streaming and the VTube studio and stuff taking my CPU. But I got out of the cutscene at the same time everyone else that time, so maybe that is the case. Yay, a cutscene! Yay! I love cutscenes. Ah, this dungeon's something. The cool Lala hasn't been in my shot in a while. I want to see the cool Lala. Where? There. There's cool Lala. Hey, it's Gaius. Hello, Gaius. How you doing up there? You got
Allow me then, hero, to do that
cool gunblade.
which you will not.
Grrr. I'm really glad there's another black mage with identical robes as me in this. Man, it takes so long for this robot to even warm up. This is also the quietest group I've ever had in Praetorium. I don't think anybody has said anything. That's unusual. Maybe that's not unusual on this server. Maybe people are quieter.
To the true power.
But on Xgal, boy, people is always talking in dungeons. It's very serious end of the game tutorial stuff. No, I did this earlier today on my main, and somebody was just having a conversation about like what classes they're leveling. I was asking opinions about stuff, and it was a nice conversation people were having while things were happening in the game. Okay, let's go ahead and waste all our cooldowns, I guess, to get in rotation. Hey, my cast. I like me hanging out with the other casters here, like just in the perfect spot. I forgot about this thing on the edge, but apparently I remembered subconsciously because I stood right inside of where it was gonna go. I keep missing these free casts. I like shitting out damage, it's fun. Why is he targeting me? Hi. Sorry. I've never been targeted by that before. I didn't realize you had to run around like that. We did it! Alright, we beat the game. Surely there's no more. Damn it.
Why does my enemy still stand? Can her strength truly be so great?
See, this was really good when you're a Lala because it cuts to you and you're just like a little Lala. Oh, it doesn't cut to you. Fuck, never mind. I lied. Fucking La Habrea is to show up and be an asshole. Oh, who said that? Oh, oh. La Habrea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
I thought this was not a secret.
Beyond mortal limits.
I'm basically a god.
If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light.
Talk English, buddy.
And so it shall. For the ultimate weapon
La
is host to a
Habrea.
power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Asian.
Hey, Asian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Aleg failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
Such devastation. This was not my
A spell
intention.
without parallel. Ultima.
Where's the line? Say the line,
I
guys.
sought the life force of the primals.
We
for
gotta
no
get some
other
devastation
reason
going
but
on.
to quicken the core.
I'm hungry for that
The true
devastation.
power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
To unite all people. I get that rhyme. That's sad.
You done?
Jesse, James, meow. That's
More
right.
than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Asian.
Yeah, Asian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Oh, everything exploded. Such devastation. Such devastation. This was not my intention. Such devastation. Such devastation. This was not my intention. So, cool samurai. La Habria's got a good laugh.
Such devastation. This was not my intention.
He said the line!
Oh, Heidelin. It
Oh,
seems the task
Heidelin.
of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Asian.
Asian. Asian.
But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
It's me, bro. It's me. I'm very mighty. I'm a mighty, mighty cat.
Adventurer. Let us
Come,
find the answer
adventurer.
together.
Adventurer. Oh, this one's a dance. I was worried about this one as blackmage because this is the most dance the game has given you at this point. And it might be rough. I might have to remember that skate exists. Come, potion. Remember rats? We should play rats tonight. Well, people are talking finally. Alright, where should I stand in this fight to move the least? That is the black mage question. I think if I stand right here, I'll be good. Let's see how this works. No! They targeted me first. Fuck. Stop bullying the mage. The music is really good in this. Damn it! Stop targeting me! Hey! They're all pointing at me, even the guy! I was not doing that much damage. Damn it. Is he dead yet? I think he died. Nope, he's there. He's over there. I literally can't do shit right now. They're just all pointing at me. They're like, kill the black mage! She's casting too many spells. No, no, no! Oh no! Shouldn't laugh at him. This is a serious moment.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must need.
Oh yeah, I keep meaning to look up if the guy who voices him is the same as the guy who voices Dracula in Symphony of the Night. Because this monologue especially is like so reminiscent.
The frail, and the frail lead the people astray.
He's probably not, but it sounds like him.
A man of power wrests control. The cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see that.
Is it really Richard F. Carr? I'd believe you.
You who have the strength to rule.
I have no reason not to believe you. Oh, it is. Okay. Well, then that's definitely not the same guy who voices Dracula in Symphony of the Night. But I'm glad Richard F. Carr is here. Such devastation. This is not my intention. Oh, I would know. I know my friend Joseph Joestar. Old or young, he's my friend.
Pathetic.
This is just the Seymour fucking meme. Every time it makes me think of that.
Rival power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic.
Why do they call it Ultima? I don't understand.
And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man.
So much for the glory of man. Psh. Fucked up, buddy. I'm excited to see what happens after this because it's been so long.
The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption?
Heidelin. Heidelin, Heidelin, Heidelin.
Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And not but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision.
Habrea likes to talk almost as
Yet,
much as Gaius.
to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about.
Most needs
and
be.
That will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say,
Can we fight yet? That's
both
me in the background
you
going,
and
can
your
we fight
scion
yet, bro?
accomplices cannot be suffered to
I would
interfere
simply, if it
in
was
this
me
endeavor.
in the place, I would not be listening to him monologue. I would be attacking
will
him.
not leave this place alive.
Some role playing, huh? I can't even play the role of not wanting to listen to this guy. Shut up. Come on, my 7 adventurer friends. We're ready to own.
Distinguished bringer of light.
Alright, let's push some buttons. At least the cutscenes last long enough that all your cooldowns definitely come back. I can't see the fight. There he is. Oh, standing on shit. Oops. Heidelin can always save me. She's my friend and my mommy. My mummy nature. My big crystal mummy in the sky. Oh, there's a cutscene after you kill him. Oh, who remembered this? Not me. They probably didn't move when they were standing in shit, is my guess. Not quite yet. We gotta finish this cutscene out. Is it La Habrea? He's looking at me. I'm looking down on him. I'm the one who's saying pathetic now.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Shut up, Heidelin. That's not a blade, that's a staff. Apparently my character is an idiot. Oh, it's on fire! Whoa! Is it the relic? Is that what it's supposed to be? It's like a silhouette of the relic? Hey, we knocked La Habrea right out of Thancred. We knocked the La Habrea out of him. Oh, there he is. That's the real guy. The real deal. What? This cannot be. Oh, hi, Heidelin. Yeah, all my buddies are here. Where's Nanimo? Get him, everybody! This is so stupid.
The light, it binds them. They are too many.
Everybody just scream and fly at him real fast. Rah! What a dumb ending. This is not better. It should be like Advent Children, where all of the friends show up and just jump me in the air so that I can do a cool, sick move on La Habrea. Hey, Thancred, you doing okay, buddy? Doing okay? You've had a rough couple of months, haven't you, buddy? Well, let's give a commend to Athanthus Dragon. Did the other guy wait around till he could get commends? I feel bad. I didn't commend him. I got a commend though. Ah, more movie. Tancred, you okay, buddy? This place is exploding a little bit. We might want to leave. You might want to make up, Tancred. I enjoy that you can't even see my face in this stupid robe. Maggie! Maggie, save us! I forgot Maggie does this! Maggie! That'll do, dog. That'll do. Maggie! Maggie's the real hero of A Realm Reborn. You okay, Gaius?
And so my conquest ends, Sid.
That's not how you spell sick of it all. Wow. Big fan. Oh, I have to click this. Big sick of a tall fan.
In smoke and ashes.
It's okay to forget. I just remember because I see it a lot.
Here,
Oh my god, shut up, Hylan.
think. Warrior of light, beloved daughter.
You did it! You beat the game! Yay!
The
Clap, clap, clap.
darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still.
Lingereth,
beyond
really?
the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth.
Goodbye, Hylan.
Blessings and joy be upon thee.
Anyone else think it's kind of weird that God is a giant crystal?
Be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
I can probably autoplay this, huh?
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
Let Merle Rib talk. I want to hear Merle Rib talk.
She's still in there.
Yay!
Sid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm coming, don't worry.
Damnation!
I like Papa Limo a lot. He's a good guy.
She's going to make it. I know she is. Ida is right. We must have faith.
Yeah, that's Ida. That's Ida's voice.
Sid, can they
Did you
not
forget
be evacuated
Ida's
aboard
beautiful
the
voice?
Enterprise?
That adventurer and the scions are as the warriors of light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
And you call yourself Sid. Psh.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light her way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Where?
Oh!
Yay! Here we come with Maggie. Maggie really takes a beating.
Of light.
Yes, the hero returns.
Look! Thancred is with her!
Thank the 12.
Yeah, high five.
Thank Hydaelyn.
Welcome home.
It's good. Let's do the little end of the game movie. The hero successfully returns. And now we gotta make some perfume for Flamiv and stuff. We know you're the warrior of light and all, but nobody else can gather flowers like you. Oh, it ends with a feast, just like Fast and the Furious.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
I'm gonna crack open a
Thank the
Corona
12
and hang out with my family.
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
I wish I had a Corona. I want a beer. I haven't had beer in a while.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea.
La Habrea.
And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians.
Yeah, Ascians.
Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat.
Thank you, Alfindo, the fucking narrator.
Nevertheless,
I forgot playing through this, like how little Alice is actually in 2.0. She's there very briefly at the beginning when she and Alfie are there together, and then you just never see her again. She's not shown up once.
for now we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Yeah, same kind of. I think I vaguely remembered, like, didn't he have a twin sister at some point? She doesn't really show up again until, like, the end of Heaven's Ward. I think she's in the Binding Coils. Oh, there's a spider on the wall. Hello, spider. Please go away. I don't like that spider.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in
I saved it.
Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn,
I don't like
along
spider.
with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Yeah, do something about this.
Let their shared victory
ground
serve
now.
to
He's been
remind
calling
us
me.
of our shared history.
Left side. Oh, there he is. He's
And let their
okay.
bravery
Ah!
in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the
I
realm
lost
will
it.
need bravery in the
Damn it.
days to come. Old rifts
I'm
threaten
just
to
gonna hold my
divide us
feet up
within
now for
our
the rest of my
walls,
life.
while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long
Why
as
is
we
there
stand
spiders
as
in the
one.
world?
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands
What are these
fast.
idiots talking about?
For
Blah,
there
blah,
exists
blah.
no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should
Where
fall,
that spider went,
so
guys. I'm
shall
really
we
afraid
all.
he's gonna crawl over and climb on me.
Eorzea is our
Off
shared
screen.
home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not
If I
only
just
for
sit
the
on my
good
feet.
of mere nations, but for the good of all the realms.
There we go. Those spiders can get me now.
Change will not come overnight.
I forgot how boring the end of this is. Oh
foresee a
my
day,
god. I should have ended
not
with me
so
coming
very
out of the
far from now,
Praetorium.
when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of
I hate her so
Eorzea
much.
is
I hate her.
one.
God, I hate her.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartino. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past.
Kuplo Cop, remember Kuplo?
It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their
Nanamo
sacrifice by
or
looking
Namo?
to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Who does the voice of the mayor? Merlin?
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now,
How are they still
the
going
7th
on?
Umbral Era draws to a close. Yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Also, why is Louis has a voice actor listed? Has he talked at all in this? I don't think he has.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come. And thus is ours a realm reborn.
This is what you do as a politician. You gotta make speeches. Well, there's at least 20 people there. The Dankbird's there. Yeah, they said the name of the thing. I forgot to call that out, but they did. They did do it. We did it! We beat the game! The game is beat forever. I'm sorry, something's coming in on my speaker here. You say there's about 100 times more game? Fucked up. That gag doesn't really work when you can't put your hand to your ear. It would be a much better gag. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, thank you guys for watching for this fucking 4-hour stream session for the end of Realm Reborn. It was not supposed to be 4 hours, but you know, they really wanted to cram in as much possible into the end of that. I mean, the ending wasn't that bad. Especially if you compare it to the rest of the story of ARR. The ending, I remember being psyched for it at the time. Like, oh yeah, things are happening now. This is good. And then the patch quests happen, and you know, not so good. But thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Saturday evening. I'll stream it again tomorrow. Probably Fallout 76. Good night. Hang on, Nick Fury's gonna show up. If anybody's still watching, we're not done yet. I skipped all the credits, and this is the scene happening. Please let me leave. Oh, we gotta have an echo. Whoa? I don't know if this is legitimately a post-credits or if this is just the first scene of the patch quests and they just throw it at the end of the credits now. But it started playing right after the credits, so I gotta stream it. Oh no, Heidelin's all darkened! Oh no! Gasp! Woohoo! Darkened now! Whoa! What is it?
That roar. It can't be.
Did you hear that?
Oh.
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
This is the start of the binding coils stuff, I think.
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
It sounds like Bahamut. Is it Bahamut? I bet we gotta do some raids to fight that guy. I forgot that they end with a scene that opens the raid series. Because I remember they do that with Alexander and the end of Heaven's Word too. Because I remember thinking like, I want to fight Alexander, that'd be cool. And then the story never gets there and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what happened to Alexander? Hey, La Habrea. Is this La Habrea or is this some other guy? What?
Cast Bahamul move.
Bahamut stirs.
One Azaz move.
As will the others ere long. I will read them so that you don't have to. 'Tis not a question of whether Eorzea's champion shall yield, but of when. And with each passing moment we draw closer to the reckoning. Are these guys evil? I can't tell. I like their cool Kingdom Hearts robes. To the one true God. To Zodiac. Are we out of cutscenes now? And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. Tune in next time for Heaven's Ward. Ah, but where there is light, there is always shadow. Okay, that's it. That's actually the end of 2.0. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.